Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. After a lot of months we are at the end of the pack with the set pieces taker. I wanted to keep a specific video for the set pieces taker because it's really a key role that not all the users are using right now. And we need to speak about it really well, understanding how to build it and why we are showing, because you will see in few seconds, why we are showing the set pieces taker as wingback. We will see. And so versus the previous video about the wingbacks won't be so different the plan. Just we need to understand how to handle the set pieces training. We will see. The important thing is that you need to understand that this role can help you to maximize the result in your team, and whatever you will decide to build from your own with this pack, or you will complete your team at the end of the cycle with a set pieces taker, you need to know how to build it and how to maximize the opportunity with the direct and indirect set pieces. Now we can start. Before to start, as always, please push the like, any comment is more than welcome, and follow the channel. Now, let's go! Set pieces taker pack. Wow guys, today we have fun, because really, today is an interesting episode. I'm sure that a lot of users are not including a strong set pieces taker in their team, and thanks to a good planning or a good investment, you can have included in the 11 players that play in your main lineup an important and key player that leverage on the set pieces. We have, as you know, the direct and indirect set pieces that more or less could we have average, we could have 1.5 actions by match that are linked to this kind of event, the set pieces. And thanks to the set pieces skill, you are increasing your chance to see penalties or free kicks that are converted in goals. So the set pieces taker is one of the relevant key player to maximize this part of the game, let me say. Now, these are the steps to build a strong set pieces taker. The first info is that we are building a wingback set pieces taker. Why? This is important. This generally is the main structure of a set pieces taker for a national team. The main reason why the national teams are building the set pieces taker as wingback can be translated also for the clubs. The main reason is the following. We need to train set pieces until 2022, until the end of the cycle, okay? So you are keeping for 1-2 seasons just for set pieces. Obviously, focusing on set pieces, you are removing training to other skills that are primary. And let's think about the inner midfielder. You need defending, you need mainly playmaking, and also passing are all the skills that I mentioned for an inner midfielder are so relevant to improve the ratings of your team in the field. Same for the forward. You need a lot of season to build offensive skills like scoring, but also passing, winger. Everything is important to improve the attack ratings. The same for a central defender that need to defend with a nice skill on defending, but also playmaking helps you to improve the midfield, depending on which kind of style you play. But anyway, all these players require an important training on the primary skill. Meanwhile, for the wingbacks is a little bit different. Why? Because you prioritize defending, and we will see in the steps. You do your fine-tuning in playmaking and passing as the wingbacks to be flexible to play both in 3-5-2, both in counter-attack with passing. But after that, you are reducing the training on winger, pushing the set pieces. And the winger skill is important to increase the side attacks, but still, considering all the other players in the lineup, the wingback and the winger skill of a wingback is less relevant versus the other. So if you need to increase the side attacks, you will focus on the winger, you will focus on the forwards, but you can decide at least to defend in a proper way, at least to have quite a good level of winger, that anyway 15 is really good to support the attack ratings, and on top of that, considering also the chance distribution in which the average, the action are going more in the middle, you can, as I can say, reduce a little bit the side attacks, because anyway the distribution of the action will give less action in the side attack than the central attack. Now, let's see. As always, 17 years old, really a good starting point as skill. Some skill is considering the defending, playmaking, winger, and passing. On top of that, consider also set pieces. But considering how much is quick, improve the set pieces skill, first priority is the sum skill of these 4 skills, like the wingback. First step, go an under 21 stage, means like the wingback, 13 in defending, 10 in winger. So you are stopping to train winger at 10, despite 13 like a normal wingback, and you focus for more or less 1 season in set pieces, reaching 17. Playmaking and passing is important to create a flexible wingback, set pieces taker, and in this example was already okay, the player from the beginning. Also, if he's 5 and 5 is not bad, playmaking and passing. After the under 21 stage, we continue to close the step with the third. At 29 years old, we will push defending until 17 to ensure a good level of defense ratings, playmaking at 9, because maybe sometimes you will play with the wingback set pieces taker as toward middle, and you will support a little bit the midfield. Winger, it's okay 15 as I was mentioning before, passing 9 for the counter attack, for the special event, for the tactic level, and set pieces at 20 at 29 years old. Consider that to be really, to increase really the chance to convert penalties, etc., is used to think that we need 22. So from 32 years old, you should push even more the set pieces skill at 22. As specialty, as always in the defense area, unpredictable, because you have defending to reduce the negative special event, you have passing to improve the opportunity to have the long passing from the defense and make a goal thanks to your forwards, etc. And also the quick, you can stop the wingers. These are the 2 main ones. Despite the wingback, we are not including the head specialty, because you need a set pieces taker that is doing the corner, for example, and the head is the one that is doing the special event in the opposite side. So if you have your set pieces taker that is head, you're losing an opportunity. I don't know if I'm explaining well, I hope yes. Another important topic is that you can, in under 21, depending if the player is playing in Continental Cup or in World Cup, you could have also 12 and half on defending and less winger, pushing more set pieces at 18, for example. And also, at the end of the cycle, if you have less winger, maybe 18 in defending, the main important thing is that you have defending to support your defense ratings, set pieces, because you need a set pieces taker, and depending on how you play, so if mainly counter attack, maybe you will leverage more on passing, reducing playmaking at, I don't know, 7, for example, depending on the style of your training, of the plan that you have in mind for your team. But anyway, these targets are an average plan that is really interesting and will help a lot of national teams and a lot of clubs. Now let's go ahead with the plan. Okay guys, here we have the example. You can understand that is similar to the wingback pack, but I tried to give you a different suggestion to show you how you can build anyway different plans. And bear in mind that this plan, I will follow this plan with my second team in Wales, because I'm building set pieces takers. And this is what I have in mind. First of all, starting with 10 defenders, I have 10 defenders, training defending and set pieces. Here, if you want, you can have also a goalkeeper, because anyway, defending and set pieces for a goalkeeper that already completed in goalkeeping could be an option. But imagine that after 4 or 5 seasons, more or less, you will have a players 12.5 years old with 13 defending and 17 set pieces. Here you finish the first step of defending, you finish a first step of set pieces, and you switch in winger mainly, because you need to complete them. Here you have the first window in which you can sell 6 players, making money, 12 million, and is the first part, the first momentum in which with this plan and with this pack you can make cash. Now you have a lot of period of winger until 15, and 1 season of playmaking that is, so you reach 24 years old, sorry. Okay, here the wingback plan was the same, but I was saying to you, select the yellow one, the core one, and sell the secondary one, the orange one. In this way, you will make extra cash on top of the one that you did here, buying central defenders that you will train in defending. So you will have the 2 wingbacks that are the yellow one, and you will have 3 central defenders that were blue, and you will see in the other video. Here I'm saying something different, but here you have you need to have, or you need to be really good in trading to make extra money on top of that one, or maybe you need a extra budget from the beginning. You keep 2 plus 2, so all these stars, the yellow and the orange one, are core players, 4 core players, and you will put in championship 2 as wingbacks, normal, the second one as central defenders, and maybe you can put these 2 yellow one toward middle, meanwhile the orange one toward wingers, so the opposite. And this will support you to also to play in different way depending in which side you want to push, etc, etc, etc. This scenario that I showed to you here, so in the moment in which you complete defending all of them in 17, you complete passing at 9, and you complete set pieces at 20, you can sell all the others, because you train maybe mainly defending and passing, making extra money, extra cash, and you sell 6 of them, and what will remain? 4 players, and you will leverage at the end of the cycle in the competitive phase in the 4-4-2, 4-3-3. So means that you leverage on all your core players that you trained from the 17 years old, and you will have really strong defense ratings, strong side attacks, because anyway you can play with the central defender toward the wingers, so you can improve the side attacks, and you have also the quality, you will have also the quality of the set pieces, so you will increase not only the direct free kicks, for example, thanks to the set pieces taker that you will select, but also the indirect set pieces events, because you will have 4 strong set pieces takers that will increase the general value of your indirect set pieces. Of course, it's not just set pieces, there is also experience, there is also scoring of your players to improve the offensive indirect set pieces. Anyway, believe me, for 20 set pieces taker is really huge. So this is my idea, I wanted to try. Anyway, this is the plan, and now let's close the video with the pro and cons. And here we are with the conclusion of this pack, the 7th one, the last one, after 7 months, more or less 1 episode by month. I'm really happy to be at the end of the series, and I'm happy to ensure to all the community to have the full overview with all the specific packs, because for this pack it was really important to give a value of this pack, because maybe I could include in the wingback pack, but I didn't like. Why? Because we need to know that in our mind, if I have a team and if I want to improve the 1.5 actions that I could have thanks to the set pieces, I need to have the set pieces taker. And how I need to build it or find in the market, this pack can answer to you. And the pro of following this kind of pack is that you are building a specific and unique player. I told you already, at least at the winger one and on the wingback one was already true for them, but here is even more relevant. Why? Because it's not easy find the good level of defending, the good level of winger, with also a little bit of passing and playmaking, with set pieces at 20 be really relevant for this event at high level. Not easy, guys. Maybe you find good wingbacks, but without set pieces at 20, maybe it's 13, or maybe you find some players at 20, but set pieces, but without winger, for example. So this is important, guys, because you are maximizing your team with the last mile. I don't know how to say, the last part, the set pieces, that anyway each game at least one action could be a penalty, a free kicks, and if you're not a good set pieces taker, it's lost that action. If you have a good one, maybe you can maximize the chance to win thanks to that event, thanks to your set pieces takers. So this is the pro. As cons is the fact that anyway you are focusing for 1-2 seasons in set pieces, and maybe someone will want to focus on primary skill like playmaking, scoring, depending on your plan. And also you need to train defending. So all the cycle will be mainly with 5 defenders, or anyway in a defensive way. Just at the end, in the competitive phase, you can make an hybrid lineup like the 4-4-2 that I was mentioning in the example. So that's it, guys. This is the main pro and cons. I would like to stop like this because really, for me, the goal was show to you how to build a strong wingback set pieces taker. You can build with this pack, you can find in the market, and if you will look at the market, you will understand that it's not easy find the good one. And also with the good specialty, that is the unpredictable one. And another important topic is the fact that with man marking, because sometimes I forget because in the national team the man marking is not included, but with man marking the set pieces skill is not impacted. So you can man mark thanks to your set pieces taker, that anyway is 17 defending, that is not bad. If you want, you will do 18 in defending, reducing a little bit the winger skill. So that's it, guys. With that, really thank you to follow also this pack. See you in the last video. By the end of the year I will do, it's like the conclusion of this series, the pack swap. That means you will understand how to mix this kind of packs to complete your team and be competitive in the competitive phase. With that, thank you guys, see you soon, ciao ciao.